Hello guys, my name is Behroz and welcome to my channel where I talk about career and financial success. Now in this particular video, which is a special video, I will talk about how you can go about generating $100 per week in passive income. Now, what I mean by passive income is income that you earn even when you're sleeping. When you're not working, you're still earning that income. How can you go about earning that income? Now, there are multiple passive income streams. However, the streams that I will talk about are the ones which I am familiar with, which I've used, and I will also give examples in this particular video as to how I've used them, and you can replicate those ideas as well. Now make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video, because towards the end of this video, I will be sharing with you some special tips, hacks, and recommendations with which you can not just earn passive income, but also expand your passive income, right? Like grow your passive income. And I've done it for myself. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video. Other than that, I have to ask for you before we move forward. One is press the like button, as this keeps me motivated. Second, press the subscribe button along with the bell icon. 76% of you who come to my channel and watch my video do not subscribe to my channel. Really breaks my heart. If you subscribe, this will go a long way, as this will help me be able to make more content and make better content. So make sure you like and subscribe both. Now let's get rolling back into the video. Now let me give you an overarching idea about passive income. And the reason I want to share with you this overarching idea is because I just don't want to leave you with simple examples of passive income, but I want you to think about passive income. And you will only think about passive income once you understand how to go about or how you should approach passive income, because the ideas could be different. The ideas that I'm using may be slightly different than the ideas that you will eventually use. However, if you have this overarching idea in your brain, you can exactly pivot your energies towards what will make most sense for you. Now, essentially speaking, passive income can be generated by one key or core factor, which is leverage. Now, in old times, leverage would be labor. Like you get a lot of people who work for you. So even when you're sleeping, you're doing nothing. There are people who are working for you and they're making money for you. So you use labor as leverage. Then after few years or few centuries past, leverage came from money. This is the time of Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio. For instance, they would be using their money, they would invest their money, and their money would grow, and they will create leverage out of the money. So because of money, they have leverage, and because of that, they can generate income even when they're sleeping. And we'll talk more about this kind of leverage as well, because this is important. This is an important leverage which we can use also for passive income in current times. But the third and most important one, and like the one which has really changed and is alive and present and kicking in the recent times, is knowledge. So making use of knowledge as a leverage to earn income when you're sleeping. However, not just using knowledge by sharing knowledge in one-to-one basis, but also by doing, let's say, an online course, YouTube videos, which I'm doing here. So when I make a YouTube video, even when I'm sleeping, this YouTube video will be making money for me even when I'm sleeping. Similarly, someone would be buying my course. If I have my course online, they would be buying my course. Creating an app, someone buying my app even when I'm sleeping, that is a leverage as well. Writing a book. If I write a book, once I write a book, I don't have to copy and create more books. It just copies by itself. So I write once, I don't have to recreate the book any further. I just write the book, it gets published, and every time it sells more copies, I get paid. So I get paid even when I'm sleeping. So essentially, you need to think of leverage. In what way can you create leverage? Is it through labor, which were historic times, through money, which happens today as well, or through knowledge? So think on those lines. And I will give you more examples of how I was able to think about it, so you can kind of use that as food for thought for yourself. Now let's talk about money as leverage. So in money terms, the easiest and simplest way to earn money even when you're sleeping as passive income is one, through dividends. So you invest in stocks which pay you dividends. There are good dividend paying stocks. However, I generally recommend not to invest in single stocks. I've made separate videos on it. One of my videos I can leave here where I explain why you should not be investing in single stocks. It is not a good idea. So you can check out that video here. But even if you go and invest in ETFs, you can still earn some dividend income. Of course, when you invest in single stocks, the dividend income that you earn could be slightly higher than what you get when you invest in ETF, but you will still be able to earn some dividend income. Let's say my highly recommended investment in stocks is SPY, which is S&P 500 index ETF, it pays 1.5% as dividend. So once you invest in it, you can earn 1.5% as a dividend on it. Apart from that, and more importantly, is capital gain. So once you invest in, let's say, SPY, which is an ETF for S&P 500, you can earn 10% return year-on-year basis, because historically SPY has delivered around 10% return on a year-on-year basis. If you earn 10% return, which means for you to earn $100 per week, you need to invest $50,000. If you have $50,000 invested in SPY and it grows 10%, you can generate $100 per week, $400 for a month, plus the dividend income comes on top. So investment in stocks will earn you dividend, will earn you capital gain. Of course, what happens is, as you invest in stocks, your stocks grows in value. You can sell your stocks to get that $100 per week or $400 per month out. So let's say you are holding 10 stocks and the value of that 10 stocks grows by 10%. You can sell one of those stocks. Now you have 9 stocks. Then 9 stocks value grows by 10%. Then you can take another 1 stock out, and so on and so forth. You can keep taking out money from that. This is how you can generate passive income, which is investing in stock market. Now, second is investment in real estate. Now, this requires a lot of money, and it won't be just making you $100 a week. It would be making you slightly more than that. Now, what you can simply do is you can always crowdfund it. Like, you can fund a real estate by doing a crowdfunding. There are crowdfunding opportunities as well. I've never used them. I don't even recommend, because I haven't used them, I haven't exercised them. But you can always contribute with friends and families or any other co-partner that you have, buy a property, and then you can have rental income on that property. The challenge only is that with property, one, you might have to go for mortgage, which is debt, not very much recommended, and second, the value is very high. However, the returns could be very good. And here in terms of property as well, you earn rental income, which is kind of dividend income you earn every month. Plus you'll also get capital gains as well, because the price of the property keeps on growing. However, another smart way of investing in property is to invest in the stock market again. There are REITs, which are stocks which have invested in property. So it's like you indirectly investing in property through stocks. Again, I don't recommend investing in single stocks. So you buy an ETF. The best ETF that I recommend, or I use as well for investing in properties, is VNQ, which has delivered around, I have the number here, 4.4% in dividend returns, which is very good versus S&P 500, because SPY is 1.5% return. This is 4.4% return, which is very good. However, the capital gains on VNQ have been not so great. They have been around 20% in past 5 years, which would be around 4% annually. So S&P 500 has been giving around 10% return. This is giving around 4% return, but a better dividend income. So if you prefer dividend income, VNQ is a better bet than investing in SPY. Another good tip could be, these days, given the stock market volatility and the rising interest rates, the VNQ ETF has gone down in value. So when something is down in value, it's kind of selling at a discount. So maybe it's a good time for you to buy. Again, make sure when you're watching this video and make sure the value of this ETF before you buy it. But currently, as of January 2024, the value is relatively down, and hence maybe it's a good buy. So now comes my favorite part, which is value creation, earning passive income through value creation. This is my favorite part, because this is how I want, or I'm trying to achieve, my financial freedom. And that is exactly why I'm making this YouTube video. Now, value creation has 3 pillars. One is teaching others how to make money. This is the easiest way to get rich. The easiest way to get rich or make money is to teach others how to make money. So this is one, I'll talk more about it. Second is make others look good. So sell them products or sell them services which will make them look good. Again, this comes through more branding. When someone buys an iPhone versus a Samsung, they feel good buying an iPhone. It's a status symbol. So make people feel good. And third is simplify their life and make their problems go away. So if you can think of a problem in someone's life, or in our life, in human beings' life, and if there's a way to make it simpler, make it go away, that is how you can earn money. Now let me talk about my favorite part, which is teaching others how to become rich. So making money, making passive income by teaching others how to become rich. Making this YouTube video is one of the ideas. Exactly, this is what I'm doing. I'm teaching you how to become rich. I'm teaching you how to earn passive income. And as I do that, I earn passive income myself. Second is maybe writing a book. So writing a book about how you can earn more money. Now, it doesn't have to be you teaching them about money. It could be you teaching them about career, you teaching them about how to go about giving an interview. It can be anything. but anything related to them improving their life or being able to earn more money and get rich. So I do that as well on my YouTube channel. I teach people how to communicate well. I teach people how to clear an interview. I teach people how to grow in their career. I teach people about personal finance, so career and personal finance. And this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm teaching people how to get rich so that I get rich. Now, this can be done through YouTube video. This can be done through creating, writing a book. This can be done through just writing content online. And there are multiple platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, and many others. Just pick a platform you like and create content on that platform to help people with regards to what you know, and you can share that knowledge with them. Now, one way to figure out what is that you can teach people and that you are an expert is think of a time when someone gave you a call and said that they wanted your help with regards to something. This means that there is someone in this world who needs help with that something, and they think you have the answer. So let's say someone called you and said, hey, I'm looking for how to invest in the stock market. Can you tell me which stocks to invest in or not? This means that particular individual has a need to invest in stock market. They have a question and they think you have the answer. Suddenly, you should realize this is the thing that you should be teaching others. And again, pick any forum, pick any content medium and just start teaching. If you think you're not good at making videos, obviously it requires some practice. If you don't want to show your face on the camera, fine, just write content. Just write on LinkedIn, write on Twitter, any other platform, any platform which is more conducive for writing, just write and teach people how to get rich. And again, there's someone who's looking for this question. They think you have the answer, so you already have your one audience. All you need to do is just keep writing and your audience will expand. Now here, with regards to teaching others, what is important is to build a following first. Don't start expecting any instant gratification as soon as you start putting your videos out there. I started putting my videos out there in 2021 and I was only able to monetize after 1 year and 8 months, which is a long time. And I was just consistent. I would say I would just make one video every week, and I kept increasing the frequency of making the videos as well. For anyone who would be looking for instant gratification would just stop doing it because they would be like, this is not paying me any money, not even a single cent, not even a single dollar. However, I kept at it. So you have to be very consistent and build a following first, which means before I write a book, I want to write a book. I want to sell a book about how to start your own business, how to invest, about life and all, but I don't have a following yet. So what I want to do is, with this YouTube channel, with all that I'm doing on the social media, I want to build engagement and build a following. Once I have sufficient following, that would be the right time for me to go and say, okay, now this is what I want to sell. And then I start selling. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not earning income yet. For instance, I'm already making $100 per week. So I have 7,000 subscribers and I have around 60,000 views every month. And with this number, I'm able to make around $100 per week as passive income, which is great for me. And again, this may not exactly apply to your channel. So let's say if you want to go and start a YouTube channel, maybe your CPMs are different, maybe your audience is different. But for me, I'm earning $100 per week just with 7,000 subscribers and 60,000 views on monthly basis. Now, other than just YouTube paying me, I also have affiliate income coming in. So you can also make passive income through affiliate income. What you can do is you can, for instance, if I am talking about stock investments, there is a broker that I make use of, and if I refer that broker to my audience, I get paid $40 every time there is a referral. So this is affiliate link. You can put affiliate link along with your content and you can earn money through that. So not just through monetization through ads, which Google plays on YouTube videos, but you can also earn money through affiliate links. Also, you can earn money through brand deals, like a brand reaching out to you and saying if you can talk about my brand on the channel. Now, my channel is still small. I haven't seen any brand reaching out to me. I hope one day they do. But that is another way for you to earn passive income, which is promoting brands on your content as part of your content. Lastly, getting patrons or membership, which is people just liking your content and they want to thank you for your content, and hence they want to support you through paying you some money. They can pay you through YouTube by pressing the thank button. And again, if you like this video, please be generous and press the thank button as well. Otherwise, there are other forums as well where they can contribute and support you just by kind of sharing their support with regards to paying you for the content that you're producing. Nothing specific in terms of nothing special with regards to any service that you're providing them, but just the content that you're producing. They watch your videos, they like it, and you've made a difference in their life, and they want to pay you for the work that you're doing, and they can pay you in different means. So either they can pay you through YouTube, like with the thank you button and stuff, or there are other ways, other websites on which you can register and put a link in as part of your content, and they can pay you through that. Again, this will all start to happen once you have more following. However, as I said, with 7,000 followers, I have affiliate marketing already kicked in. I have monetization through the platform where I'm making these videos, which is YouTube. And other than that, I'm also selling some of my coaching advice by booking one-to-one coaching sessions with people. Now, that may not be exactly passive income because I have to be up, I have to be in that coaching session for people to pay me, and I coach them. So it's not like I'm sleeping and I'm still making money. However, I still kind of count it as part of my passive income because this is really the part of my life which I enjoy. When I am in a one-to-one coaching session, either it's on career or on personal finance with any of my followers who have paid me, I just enjoy that. It's not just about them paying me. I just enjoy the fact that I sit down and coach and teach people. I love teaching, I love coaching. So every time I get a session booked on my calendar, this is like a high of my day. Now let me quickly talk about the other two pillars as well, which is one is making others look good. And this is what I did when I started my e-commerce business, where I was preparing or producing customized yoga mats. So usually people have yoga mats which are not customized, which are very standard, they buy from the shop. But what I started doing was I started making customized yoga mats. So if you want certain signature on the yoga mat, if you want something written on the yoga mat, if there is a particular picture or a logo which is close to you, which means a lot to you, and you want it on your yoga mat, you can reach out on my website and you can place an order for a mat. This is where I make people look good. And this is what I did, but which is selling something which makes people look good. Now here, essentially what you also need to do is you also need to build a brand, because usually it's the brand which makes people look good and not the product itself. Now for me, because it was customized, the product does make them look good. However, eventually you have to work towards building a brand. Now I will leave the link to the video where I talk about how did I go about creating that business, which earns me around $1,000 per month, so more than $100 per week. You can check it out here. I will also leave the link in the description of this video, where I exactly explain how you can go about thinking of a product which you can use to kind of sell and make people look good. There are other avenues as well. You can always source product, let's say from cheaper or developing countries like China and India, and sell them in the developed world like Europe and US on Amazon. There is a lot of arbitrage that happens that way. Again, for that as well, you don't really need to touch the product. Even when you're sleeping, the product gets shipped directly from China, and let's say it gets sold directly to your customer. It's called drop shipping. So you can make use of drop shipping. By the way, on my yoga mat business as well, I was doing drop ship. So you come on my website, you place an order for the kind of logo you want on your mat. I won't even touch the product. It will get shipped from the factory in China directly to someone in, let's say, US who has placed the order. So this way, again, when you're sleeping, you're making money. However, here it is, I believe it's important to eventually build a brand. You can't just be selling products which are brandless, because ultimately there will be more competition coming in. When you're selling courses, it's just you. There will be different competition, but you can still be unique by just being you. However, it's difficult to be unique when you're just selling products. So the uniqueness will only come from making a brand out of it. And last piece is simplifying and making it easy. I have not done it, but this is like creating an application. You create an app, you sell an app, make it easy for others to use, make their life easy. Google Maps is an app, right? It's owned by Google, but it's an app which makes people's life easy in order for them to navigate from one place to another. You can create a simple app, find what is frustrating people, look for that thing, and then create an application out of it. Again, leverage. You can sleep and the application is still selling and making you money. Now, towards the end, as I promised, I'll share with you 2 tips which I have listed with me here. One, remember, the business or the idea or the passive income idea that you will start with is not the idea you will end with. So you don't have to have a perfect idea, like this is the perfect idea, and unless I don't have a perfect idea, I will not start anything. Just do it, just start. I started with a very different business. I was selling bidets, like the showers. That's how I started. I ended up with e-commerce with yoga mats, which did pretty good. And then I moved into YouTube, and now I'm selling courses on personal finance and career. Again, you will evolve, but you will only evolve once you are part of it, once you're in it. Because once you're in it, people will start giving you ideas. You will start getting ideas because you're in it, you're thinking about it. So most of my ideas come from my followers. And as I mentioned, even in one of my videos where I talk about how much money I've made on YouTube, you can check out the video here, and I will also leave the link here. It was one of my followers who came to me and said that you need to charge for this one-to-one coaching that you're doing. I did start charging, but I was charging very low. And he said, like, this is so low, I can pay even more. You should be charging more. And that is only after listening to that individual, I started asking for more money for my personal one-to-one coaching sessions. So what I'm saying is, you will get better at it. You will evolve. Just start. And this takes me to point number 2, which is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. So because the benefit comes from compounding, and compounding only works when you're consistent. Whether you're investing in the stock market, you have to invest on daily basis, which is daily cost averaging. Only if you invest on daily basis, you will be able to gain benefit from the stock market. It's not like if you are trying to pick the lowest point in the stock market or the right time. As the saying goes, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And time in the market is only possible when you are consistent. Some days you're buying low, some days you're buying high, and eventually you end up benefiting with the upward trajectory of the stock market. Similarly, you have to be consistent with, let's say, the content you're putting. I put content which is every third day I put a video out there, no matter what. If it's a good video, it's a bad video, I just put it out there. What happens is, over a period of time, I start to get better because I'm learning, because I'm producing more and more content. As I'm producing more and more stuff, I only get better. If I look for the best video or the best idea and I wait for it, I will never be able to produce any of the contents. My first video is one of the worst videos I've ever produced, but I did it just because I said, I have to start, and then I kept going. And each passing video, I've started to get better and better and better and better. Anyways, the idea is just start and be consistent. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this video was helpful for you to now kind of start thinking and start running the juices in your mind with regards to what kind of passive income idea you want to generate. In case you found value in this video, I'm sure you'll find value in another video where I talk about my financial freedom journey. You can check it out here. Other than that, there is another video where I talk about how you can go about living your rich life. You can check out that video here. Thank you.